不坐乌篷船，味道真江南。嗨，我是小鹿。如果不是绍兴人，这诗意的乌篷船，你是从哪里知晓的？是不是和小鹿一样，从鲁迅先生的文章里？
百草 Garden, 三味 Academy, Grandma's House, 鲁镇 Town, 魏庄 Village, all these places that are displayed in Lu Xun's novels exhibit his hometown in Shaoxing in the early 20th century. Now, over the past 100 years, Shaoxing had seen great changes. How does Lu Xun's hometown look like today? In a secluded courtyard and a quiet mansion, Lu Xun grew up by watching the square-like sky out of the high walls. In 1910, Lu Xun returned to his hometown to teach after his study in Japan. This is the room that Lu Xun lived in at that time. It might be the place where he listened to Mama Chang's story from the ancient geography book San Hai Jin during his childhood. The seemingly ordinary kitchen became the highlight of Lu Xun's memory, just because it was the place where he first met Ren Tu, a well-informed teenage pair from the seaside, who brought him endless imagination about the outside world. What is worth noting is that Zhang Gui, the grandson of the prototype of Ren Tu, Zhang Yunshui, later became the deputy director of Lu Xun Memorial Hall.
家道中落让少年鲁迅受尽冷眼欺辱，但百草园却保存着童年的纯真。
With the plants in the garden, Lu Xun regarded it as a place of freedom in the mansion of a noble family, and created it as a fascinating children's playground. Sanwei Academy, a kind of Chinese private school, Sishu, set up by Shou Jingwu, who was a scholar in the Qing dynasty, was the place that little Lu Xun had studied for 5 years. The young Lu Xun carved on his desk the Chinese character Zao, meaning only to remind himself not to be late for school, and it had also been carved into the hearts of millions of Chinese children.
小时候，每年夏天，鲁迅都会跟母亲到外祖母家消夏。小说里的外婆家呢，是在鲁镇的平桥村，而现实生活中的外婆家则是在绍兴越城区的安桥头村。
Although Grandma's house was situated in an extremely remote place, it was Lu Xun's paradise, where children, regardless of their status, would dig for earthworms, fish for shrimps, and watch local operas together. In this place, Lu Xun felt the simplicity and modesty of people, and perceived the sufferings, pains, and sorrows of the peasants.
鲁迅看社戏的包公店还在。去年这里举办的水乡社戏活动热闹极了。
It can be seen that the childhood and the adolescence spent in Shaoxing gave birth to the embryo of Lu Xun's thoughts and literature. Also, Lu Xun had been back to his hometown time and time again in his literary creation. The hometown depicted in his works is made up of the childlike and innocent Baicao Garden, Sanwei Academy, Grandma's House, and of the depressed and desolate Luzhen town, Weizhuang Village as well. In the Keyang scenic area of Shaoxing, a Luzhen town has been built in line with what is described in Lu Xun's novels, demonstrating the folk customs and architectural features of a water village in Shaoxing, and the play named Village's theatrical performance of Lu Xun town is presented for the modern audience.
更真实的江南水乡小镇，
好美呀！等等，
看他领导大意，用他的精神。
The performance reproduced artistically the typical characters in Lu Xun works, such as R.Q., Aunt Xiangling, and Master Lu Si, etc. It reflects the hardships of common Chinese people 100 years ago. The Lu Xun town in the play appears to be gloomy and desolate, while the realistic one today is tranquil and serene. Similarly, Weizhuang village is nowadays filled with an atmosphere in which people engage themselves in harmony and unity. It conforms to the beautiful views and prosperity of the sons of Yangtze River. These are the villages where Lu Xun and Ren Tu had never lived, and perhaps the whole town which they truly wanted to return to.
在这个美好的新时代，只要勤奋努力，你就能过上幸福的生活。我想，这就是鲁迅所期盼的新的生活。